Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. The Australian dollar remains unchanged in the last 24 hours and confined to the parameters of 75.70 to 76.25. Although the currency did make a brief attempt to the upside after posting a high of 76.14 in a late Asian session yesterday. Looking today, we could see a slow start, but overall I expect to see any attempts to the upside to fail towards that 76.25 level, with the overall view still remaining towards 75.70. Now it is viewed beneath there, a base could be forming around 75.45 and potentially should draw the bulls back for the challenge. My concerns still remain with the fact that the US dollar is struggling to recover. Therefore could see further impulses towards the top side, with the resistance seen at 114.35 to 114.85 and reassess from there. In the event we get a break beneath 113.80, this will give further exposure and look towards that uptrend at 113.15.30. At the moment, dollar yen still defying gravity as the market pushes towards that top side resistance of 114.30.35. It is viewed we are likely to see a sharp snap to the downside soon, purely for the fact is that we remain in overbought territory. Now looking towards the top side, I do expect to see fresh supply coming in if the 30.35 level is breached towards that 114.95.15. But as I mentioned, we could be soon in for a snap to the downside like we saw here in May and look towards either a target of 113.55.65 where this trend is holding, or beneath there at 112.70.80 and reassess from there. Well, the pound is still looking relatively weak, and I am looking still to a target of 127.70 to 85 and reassess from there. With the support currently holding at 128.60.65, it should eventually give way to give that exposure. Any advances should find a cap now at 129.30.35. Well, the gold outlook, I would like to point out that there is bullish divergence. So what that means is that while prices make lower lows, the stochastic is actually making a higher rise, as you can see here. Therefore, I expect to soon see a snap to the upside and look towards the resistance of either 1618 or 1224 to 32 and reassess from there. Dips likely to be shallow, with support seen either from 08 to 01 to 02. And wrap it up with oil. The market still looks relatively negative from the stochastic. I'm still waiting for confirmation from the MACD to support the move towards a target of 41.5, but eventually we should see that target reached. Any advances on the day should now find a cap at $45.05.15 and firmer above, as you can see, at $46.80. So that wraps up my daily video. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful day ahead.